Hi everyone, I'm Zoe. Today I'm going to show you how to take derivative of polynomial and other algebraic expression and step by step, okay? But please, before I start this one, please don't forget to subscribe to channel. This is a very important to me because it enabled me to show my videos to a bigger group of people, and just share this with your classmate. Thank you. Okay, good. We are going to take derivatives step by step, and I show you the different notation of that one. As you know, the polynomial is the set of monomial. Yeah, what is monomial? Monomial is one number. This is a coefficient times x. X is in the base, variable in the base. This is very important. Variable is in a base, can be x, t, anything. Okay, depends. And n, this exponent is important too. Exponent can be just zero and natural number, zero and positive number, and whole number. Okay, natural number is 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, plus 0. But not negative and not fraction, no decimal, nothing. Because decimal fraction shows the radical. But in polynomial, definition of polynomial, we just have this, just whole numbers and 0, positive. This one can be a constant. Good. Here we have something, this function, f of x, with respect to x, x is variable. This is 5x to the 3 plus 8x to the second minus 4x to the 1 to x to the 0. Because you know that x to the 0 is 1. We don't write this, but this is the rules. Okay, 2 to the x to the 0. Every terms follow these rules. So this is polynomial. Derivatives of polynomial, we show this one. Derivative of this polynomial or this expression with respect to x. Changing of x. What is changing of x? Okay. We can write, show this one with another notation. Like we can say derivative of function f with respect to x. Okay, we can write this one, we can write y prime, f prime, everything. This is the same. Don't be confused about this one. Okay, but if this is the sum of polynomial like this, a x to the n, this is the sum of this one. Derivative of this one with respect to x as the variable, we can say this is n times the coefficient x to the n minus 1. This one, the exponent drops 1 at 1 degree. If this is 3, it gets 2. It is 5, gets 3. Okay? 4. I have this example. We can write in this form, or y prime, f prime, anything. Okay, I can say just, because this is x, I can say f prime of x. F prime of x means this one. Okay? How about this? 3 times 5, 15, x to the second, because 3 minus 1 is this. Okay. Plus 2 times 8, 16, x, 2 times minus 1 is 1, minus 1 times 4 gets 4, negative 4. 1 minus 1 gets 0. Yes. And 2 is constant. Constant actually, because constant is x to the 0, x to the 0 just disappear. We don't have anything. Okay, 4x to the 0 or 4. This is 15x squared plus 16x minus 4 is the derivative of this one. This is degree 3, this is degree 2. Okay, good. Just be careful about this one. Sum of terms in form of polynomials, and we don't have any exponent here. This is just sum of this one. No exponent, nothing. This is important. Okay, the next one is, the next example is derivative of this. This is polynomial 2, x to the 4, 3, x to the 3, 5, x to the, actually follow this rule, okay? And we don't have any exponent here. We can write this d of f over d of x. This is a function, derivative of this function with respect to x as a variable. Okay, what it's gonna be, yeah, I can write this format. Anything you can write, but I write this one because I want to show you any form of notation. Okay, don't be confused about this. F prime of x is what? 4 times 1 gets 4, x to the 3. 3 times negative 3, negative 9, x to the second. 2 times 5 plus 10 to the x to the 1. And negative 1. 1 is nothing, just disappear. The final answer of this f prime of x, or d of this over dx, or df over dx, it means that derivative of this one gets this. We don't have any exponent here. Good, the last one. The last one is derivative of this function with respect to t. T is here in a base. You see that? T is derivative. Instead of x, we have t. Okay, good. We can write d of f over d of t. Or we can write here, for example, f prime of t, because t is input. Yes? Okay. How much is going to be? Here is 1 is good. 4 times 2, 8, t to the 3 minus 3 times 3, 9, t to the second. 2 times 5 plus 10, t to the 1. Here is to the 1. 1 times 1 plus 1 times t. 1 minus 1 is 0. This is constant, we don't have. 1 t to the 0, we don't write this one anymore. Just 1 is enough. Because t to the 0, like this one, gets 1. Right? This is the final answer for it. This is when we have a polynomial, exactly by the definition of polynomial. This is constant, this is x, and this one is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, whole number, positive. Okay, but we have some algebraic expression. It is very, look like as a polynomial, but it follows the same rule, this rule. But this is not polynomial because when we have a radical here, radical has a exponent like a fraction. Okay, fraction is this one. Fraction is not whole number. That's why this is not polynomial, but this is, we call this algebraic expression. But we follow the same rule. Okay. Okay, we can simplify this and write this x as a fraction on the exponent. Okay, how can we do that? We can say d of x of this one. This is, we use the parentheses because we have two terms. Okay, but when we write as a function like this one, we don't use the parentheses. Okay, this, or we can say d of f over d of x is what? This is 4 times what? X to the 3 over 2. Yes, because this exponent over this index, this is 3 over 2. Plus, from this way, it's, okay, 12. This is 1 over 2. Okay, this is 12. X 1 over 2. Right? You see, the exponent is not whole number, but it's okay. This is algebraic expression. We can take derivative of this one. Okay, the same way. Okay, what is the derivative of this? We can say, for example, if this is f of x f prime of x in respect to x. X is base here. Yes? Okay. This is the exponent times this. 4 times exponent 3 over 2 x exponent minus 1 as this one. The same rules. Okay? Here we have 1. Okay, good. And this one is 2 plus 12 times half times x to the half minus 1. Good? Okay. We have here just 4 times 4 simplified by this is 2 times this is 6 x to the 3 over 2. Oh, 3 over 2 minus 1. 3 over 2 minus 1, how much is going to be? 3 over 2 minus 2 over 2 plus this cancels 6. 6 x to the 1 half minus 1 negative half. Yes? We can continue here. Just this is a to the x to the 7 to the 4th. Good. Replace this one. Okay? D over d of x of this one, or f prime of x, we simplified. And now we have f prime of x, just simplify this one 6 times 3 over 2 minus 2 over 2, how much is going to be? 1 over 2. When this is fraction, the exponent is fraction, you know that we have radical. Okay, plus 6 times x, and it was half minus, yes, this is the final answer. We can write this one, or we can write this. F prime of x, or d of f over d of x is equal to 6. 1 over half is x, 1 over 2 plus 6x. This is negative. It means that 1 over x to the, because this is 1 over 2, but it's negative, it comes up. As you know that when a is a to the negative n is equal to 1 over a to positive n. Yes? This is the rule. This is negative, goes to just denominator. Okay. We have another one. This one is the take derivative of d of this one over d of u. U is with respect to u. U is actually input or variable. Okay, good. How can we do that? We can say this is 1 minus 2 terms we have. 1 is just disappear. And how about this one? It gets, because this is respect to u. This is 2 negative 2 u. 2 minus 1 is 1. This is the final answer. Okay, you can write this one as a f prime of u. Okay, the last one is the, hope you see that, the differential of this one, or we can say the derivative of this in respect to x. X to the 7 to the 4. This is the radical too. Okay, this is not polynomial, but this is algebraic. Okay, what can we do? It's an 8 times 7 over 4 x to the 7 over 4 minus 1. I can write here. 8 times 7 over 4 simplify 2 gets 14x. 7 over 4, 7 fourth minus 4 fourth. Okay, it's gonna be 14x. 7 over 4 minus 4 over 4 is 3 over 4. Yes? Or you can write this one. 14x radical, 3 is here, 4 is in the index. Okay, good. This is just a step by step. The first step I wanted to show you how, when we have a collection of monomial, both here in polynomials and here, one term, two terms, okay? We don't have any exponent here. This is important. This is first step, okay? This one is derivative of polynomial. Each term you can take derivative. This exponent times coefficient x to the 1, this minus 1, okay? This rules. Okay, hope you like this one, but just be careful about this. The x with respect to the x. X is a variable, okay? We take derivative of respect to this. Here to t, it's important. Here to u as a variable, but sometimes this is the x, but u is something else. Okay, be careful about this, but we go step by step. I come back with another type of derivatives. Maybe when you have a product of two things, two parentheses, and you take derivative. So this is not easy like this one. Or sometimes we have a exponent here, just bigger than 1. What can we do? Okay. Hope you like this, and please share this kind of video with your friends if you find this helpful and practical for you. Thank you and good luck. Bye-bye.